Hello everyone, welcome back to our sessions about Java 8 and what's new in there. Today I'm gonna talk about finding and matching, and I'm gonna have this list of cars, and I want to start doing some JUnit testing using the new features in Java 8 and see what we can do here. So, as you know, like in the past, we use, or actually we're still using that. We're still using, go through like the list, loop through it, and add some if-else statements, and it's kind of headache. But now with this revolution in Java 8 and Lambda, we can do it in just one single line. Let's see what we can do. So first, let's talk about this example. Should find any 2017 car. As you can see, we have a list of cars. Some of them are from 2017. One of them is one from 2016. So let's go with it. Now let's write the first test here. Alright. So we're gonna do this cars dot. We use a stream, and then we're gonna do anyMatch, and here we use get year greater than 2017, and here this is a dead end thing. So as you can see here, we can add a car. We're gonna use here the assert, set true, we need a condition, just need that, and now let's run it. Need to add a test. I always forget that. Right, and we're gonna run the JUnit test here. It failed. Let's see why. Because there is no car here greater than 2017. So let's go with 2016 and run it. Here we go, green. Alright, bingo. Now let's talk about what if we want to see if all cars are like greater than 2015. So now we're gonna create another function here. Should have to okay, all cars should be greater than 2017. Guys, you should be like careful with the names. The names should be meaningful. I would think more about the names if I was writing a code for work, but here because it's just something personal, so the names are not clear enough. But you should write a meaningful name, not only for you but for also the people who will come after you and read this code. So let's start with this and assert true. What we have here, we have the cars stream dot allMatch. Here, this is a function c, and c dot get year greater than 2015. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Gonna run it. Let's see. It passed. So this function passed. We are good. Let's change something here. Let's say 2016 and see how this is gonna feel now. See, Now this all cars should be greater than 2017 failed because not all of them are greater than 2016. There's one car in 2016, so if we take off this car, let's see what's gonna happen. Pass. Cool. So now we're done with this. Let's fix this one back to 2015 and run again. Boom. Bingo. Alright, let's move to the third one. Find any car produced after 2017. Like, now if you don't care about which car you need to get back from the stream, you just need a random car. Let's go, you are in a restaurant and you say, hey, give me any vegetarian dish, or give me any car after 2017. I don't care about what it is, just give me any car. So here let's write list here. Okay. Should retain a 2017 car. Alright. And if you, okay, let's change this one. Let's say Ford. I want Ford car. So let's see. So we're gonna, here we have the stream. We have, as we can see, we have the cars dot stream, and then I'm gonna tell it, hey, find any. And as you can see here, there is a return here. In this case, we are returning, I'm gonna talk about this in a minute. Let's say find any, and here I will give it the condition C. Sorry, this should be something here. As you remember, we talked about this before. Let's filter C dot get make dot equals, say, Ford here dot find any. And here, as you remember, there is a difference here between findAny or like anyMatch or allMatch, because this retains like a Boolean value, but in this case we are getting object. And in Java8 they have something called optional object, and we're gonna talk about it in a minute here. Optional car equal. Alright, as we talked about before, we can just make it more beautiful if you want, and in this way it's more readable. And now we have the car. Let's say, how we gonna see if that car, how we gonna test that? Let's say here. Now we have the object. The optional gives us the ability to check if this object does exist or not. So let's see now what we have here. Let's run it. So the JUnit test, pass. So let's say I want to check for a car called Go. Let's see what's gonna happen now. The test will fail because we don't have any car with the make Go. So as we see here, the optional, it's like a wrapper around the object. Because sometimes, you know, what's gonna happen if you have null and you try to read the attributes in that car. For sure you get a null pointer exception if not present. But the optional gives us the wrapper to avoid this null pointer exception. Let's see what else we have in this object, in this wrapper. Here, as you can see, we still have as I remember that we can use get, and when we get, we can use get make to make sure that we are getting assert. Let's use assert equal here, assert equals, and we are expecting forward, and let's see what we're gonna get here. I'll run it. Boom. Let's say if we change it to accurate, let's see what's gonna happen. It failed. There's no accurate, it should be forward. So let's fix this test, and boom, bingo. So this is very great thing that we have now in Java 8, the optional. It's a wrapper. It helps you to avoid the null pointer exception and whatever. And you should read more about it. Maybe we can cover it later in another session. Now let's move to another thing here. In Java 8 they have a new thing called also findFirst. It's one of the operations that we have in the stream. What is the difference between findFirst and findAny? Actually, both of them do the same thing, but as per my understanding, the findAny will help in the case of the parallel if we use the parallel stream, but findFirst will be restrictive in the parallel. It will not help us in the parallel, and even if you are using the parallel stream, it will not act as a parallel stream because it will try to find the findFirst. But findAny, it will be like more liberal. It can go and fetch the any one of the any object that match whatever we have. So it works the same. You can do the same. We can create I created actually a simple test here down here. Let me use it. Find first test. Let's run this test and see what we have here. Yes, thank you. And find first test failed. Let's see why it's failed. Okay, it's failed because here we are looking for any car less than 2016 and we don't have one, so I need to activate this. I'm sure there are other, maybe we're gonna break other tests now. Yeah, we tested, we broke another test here, which is the 2017, the first test when we said allMatch, all of them should be greater than 2015. Let's make it equal, and now run again. Alright, all green. As you can see, findFirst works the same. It returns back an optional object, but the only difference, as you can see, that we can here we use the parallel stream and see the stream, and this will makes it run fast, and it will give you better performance, but you can get that with findFirst. One last thing, I think there was something. Let's create a test for make sure none of the cars are 2019, and let's create another test here. And there's another operation I wanted to use here to noneMatch. So we have the cars dot stream dot noneMatch, and This is like the opposite of allMatch. noneMatch is the opposite. It's very cool. So we can say, hey, C dot get year greater than 2000. Oh, year that equals 2019. Alright, okay, here cert false and space pretty. On the test. One. So noneMatch. Let's look at noneMatch declaration. So noneMatch retains whether no elements of the stream match the provided predicate. So that should be it. So let me see what I did wrong here. Oh, which is true. Sorry about that. So now run it. We're good, and that's it for today. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.